Bombshells are dropping all over the place. Holy cow. Big announcement from MoneyGram and an SEC lawsuit update. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. I'm the guy that brings you the information and teaches you how to fish so you can eat for a lifetime. If you give a man or woman a fish, they'll eat for a moment. If you give them a fishing pole, they'll eat for a lifetime. And if you teach them how to farm, they can feed a nation. Now, I'm asking you not to believe a word I say. I'm just bringing you information at the speed of light. Well, maybe not that fast. Not as fast as MoneyGram. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But we're bringing you information at the speed of light to help you make informed decisions. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I just love the cryptocurrency space, and I'm heavily invested in it. I teach my warriors how to manage into the quantum financial system by showing my exact portfolio, exactly what I'm doing. Not a financial advisor. It's like, here you go. Here's what I'm doing. So in our Warrior Academy, that's what we do. And I'm just bringing you information. Now, I'm a huge fan of XRP. Being an ex-banker for 12 years, going through executive banking school, and understanding the banking system at a deep level. And as I realize, as we look this way, there's a whole nother narrative going on that way. And I learned the narrative. So for 9 years, I've been researching the quantum financial system and mostly the banking system. And it led me to the quantum financial system and the new banking rails and new banking system we're running into. As we move from industrial to technical, from the old archaic banking system to the quantum financial system, there's a lot of news going on. I'll tell you what, today's news, Warriors, is going to shake the weak investors out. And I'll tell you what, Warriors, here's exactly what I'm going to do. When I heard that MoneyGram, which is what I'm about to announce, that MoneyGram just came out 41 minutes ago, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to buy more XRP. I'm holding on like a tick on a dog, Warriors. I ain't going nowhere. But I'm not foolish, Warriors. I am invested in multiple real-world fundamental cryptocurrencies. XRP isn't my only holding. It's one of my favorite holdings. XRP, XLM. There's many cryptocurrencies within my portfolio that have real-world solves. I'm not jumping in and out of cryptocurrencies. I don't just jump off because of news. And I'll explain my perspective of it and where I think we're heading. But you need to make an informed decision. So don't just make a decision based on me, this cryptocurrency guy with cut-off shirt talking to you with a long hair and a long beard. That doesn't make any sense, right? Learn how to fish, Warriors. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'd highly recommend you go to this gentleman's YouTube channel. This is Legal Briefs. He is growing very, very fast. His name is Jeremy Hogan. He does a really good job. He's a lawyer who breaks down. Again, it's not financial advice, nor is it law advice, right, if that's the right thing. I'm not a financial advisor, and he's a real lawyer, but not giving law advice, if that makes sense. But I'm going to show you a clip from his YouTube channel. Please go like, subscribe. As you can see, I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. Let me give him a thumbs up. Can I give him a thumbs up over here? Boom, we'll give him a thumbs up right there. And I'll make sure I leave a comment for him as well. But do the same, right? I'm just going to show you a clip from his video because I want you to go check it out for yourself. I'd highly recommend you check out his videos, but you know I'll bring you the news right away. But make sure you check him out. He's going through he actually went on to the actual case. He took case notes today, but this is bullish news. Check this out.
Even more interested and included our bombshell, I think. Attorney Seresny spoke for Ripple and really went down Ripple's strongest arguments and took much more time than the SEC did. First, the attorney argued that XRP is a decentralized digital asset and it has been fully functional for 8 years now. In fact, in the past month, the attorney said that there have been $66 billion worth of transactions utilizing XRP, and most of them, did not even involve Ripple at all. Second, the lawyer for Ripple noted that FinCEN in 2015 found that XRP is a currency and that almost every other country in the developed world that has decided the issue has decided that XRP is not a security and that XRP functions more like...
Let's stop for just a moment. The lawyer argued that 8 years it's been operating this way. Did you hear the amount of transactions that didn't have anything to do with Ripple? And every single developed country has said it's not a security and it's a currency. Do you guys see that there's a political narrative going on? Can you see that, please? As you look this way, why is America the only one deeming it a security? Distraction, distraction, distraction.
Like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which the SEC has publicly stated are not securities. Next, the lawyer for Ripple noted that Ripple sold XRP as an asset with no promise that it would work to promote XRP, and that most sales of Ripple have been into the secondary market, and most purchasers had no privity of contract with Ripple or even knew Ripple was involved with XRP. So obviously, the Ripple lawyers are talking about things more recently, whereas the SEC was focused on things that had happened more in the past. Next, Ripple's lawyers did a smart thing, which was to address the bad case precedent. And I might not understand the technical differences enough, but Ripple's argument is that in the Kick Interactive and Telegram cases, there was more pooling of proceeds, and with Ripple, there was no pooling. Now, I didn't really understand the difference, but it seemed kind of like a distinguishment without a difference, if you ask me. It seemed a little weak to me, and I hope that Ripple's able to flesh that out a little bit better in the future. Finally, towards the end of Ripple's presentation would be where we got very interesting new information. This is the takeaway for me. In federal court, you move pretty quickly. In discovery, you have what are called mandatory disclosures, which we will never see unless they are filed in a motion of some sort. And apparently, what Ripple found out was that as recently as 2019, the SEC was approached by a large crypto exchange, or maybe exchanges, and asked, "Hey SEC, can we sell XRP? Is it a security? So we can't sell it. Please let us know." And the SEC did not tell them, no, it is a security, you cannot sell it. Listen to that one more time. An unnamed exchange went to the SEC and said, "We are allowing trading of XRP right now on our platform. Is that okay?" And the securities regulatory body of the United States did not tell them no. And then a year later, they sued Ripple, saying that XRP is a security.
Boom. Welcome to the political theater, Warriors. Welcome to the political theater. Right before the SEC chair leaves, he throws out a lawsuit. 8 years to 9 years, 10 years, whatever it is, 7 to 10 years after this said thing happened. Think about that, Warriors. There is so much FUD going on. This is the beautiful thing about it, Warriors. The tick on the dog is going to stay. Now, let's go a little bit further. I'd highly recommend you go watch that whole video. Okay, so Ripple SEC lawsuit progresses with new statements. The SEC has submitted an amendment to complaint against Ripple, doubling down on its claim that XRP is an unregistered security. Ripple has denied that those complaints have any merit. In the relative news, MoneyGram has broken its ties. Whoop, I just gave you the secret of what I'm going to go through. There's so much going on. And the ongoing securities lawsuit around XRP continues to develop as the new statements from the SEC and Ripple push the case forward. SEC files an amendment to the complaint. Last December, the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission filed charges against Ripple, alleging that the sales of XRP token constituted the unregistered securities offering. On February 18th, the SEC filed an amendment complaint against Ripple. That complaint includes several new details and allegations. This is talking about Ripple attorney Jeremy Hogan. He outlines some of those changes. He notes that the SEC needs to prove that not just XRP is a security, but also XRP executives knew that this was wrong to sell the asset and went forth with the sales of it regardless. As such, the SEC has added paragraph 110, which alleges that Ripple executive Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse both played a significant role in negotiating and approving institutional sales and the offers of the sales of XRP to institutional investors. Hogan also this is his YouTube channel that they're talking about, drew attention to paragraph 186, which says that the sales of XRP took place both inside and outside the United States. He suggests that Ripple will argue that the SEC does not have jurisdiction based on those particular charges. Think about that as well. Every single developed country has deemed it a currency, except the United States. All right, Warriors, check this out. Well, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back in date. This is November 30th, okay? Ripple is cashing out a third of its stake in surging MoneyGram. Blockchain payments firm Ripple is selling roughly 1/3 of its stake in MoneyGram in its first such sale of the company's stock since the startup invested remittance giant in 2019. According to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, filing on Friday, Ripple owns 6.2 million shares of MoneyGram, 8.6 shares outstanding, plus a warrant to buy up another 5.9 million shares, for a total equity of 12.2 million shares, or 17% of MoneyGram's shares outstanding. Well, now the bombshell comes today. MoneyGram suspends trading on Ripple citing SEC lawsuit. Man, this narrative is getting thick. Let's go ahead and listen to what they say.
MoneyGram suspends Ripple partnership, citing SEC lawsuit. Global money transfer service MoneyGram says it has officially suspended its partnership with blockchain payments firm Ripple amid the latter's litigation with the SEC. According to MoneyGram's quarterly outlook, the company is not planning for any benefit from Ripple market development fees for Q1 2021. MoneyGram said it had a more than $12 million net expense benefit from Ripple in the same quarter last year. Due to the uncertainty concerning their ongoing litigation with the SEC, the company has suspended trading on Ripple's platform, said MoneyGram. The collaboration between the two firms largely began 3 years ago, when MoneyGram integrated XRP into its payment system. The following year, Ripple and MoneyGram entered into a partnership for cross-border payments and foreign exchange settlements with digital assets. Ripple followed through with a $50 million investment in...
All right, Warriors, you can go watch the rest of that or read this article here. This is breaking news, right? The SEC, you're seeing the lawsuit is thick. It is bringing attention to the space. You got MoneyGram suspending. Everybody's going to be talking about this on crypto Twitter. It's going to be going crazy. Everybody's going to be talking about the shitcoin XRP, right? Warriors, think about this. This is all by design, Warriors. MoneyGram suspends. It's not going to affect XRP and its mission to take over the world. It's not, Warriors. That is my opinion. It's not financial advice. XRP is a bridge currency for the world. Think about this, Warriors. Let's send a little reminder out here about the Interledger Protocol family, the ISO 20022. Look at the connections here, Warriors. You got Ripple, XRP, the R3 consortium. I talked about that. Okay, this connects everything, the messaging system. You got JP Morgan. You got Algorand, Stellar. Okay, look, you got Accenture. Accenture is huge, Warriors. You got Swift. It's all working together, right? Ripple is working with over 200 banks now, Warriors. If you know the solve that Ripple creates, or the XRP liquidity, what it does for banks is remarkable, Warriors. So you're going to hear all this news, but you have to make informed decisions. Let's see what the stock price is doing right now, or excuse me, the coin price. So it's at 57 cents right now. So it didn't affect it too much. We may see a drop out there because everybody's going to freak out, Warriors. But I want you to think about this for just a moment. I can't remember who said this. I think it was Jim Rickards. But if you had an opportunity and you came out of high school or college and they said you get 20 investments, that's it. That's it. So hopefully Jim Rickards said this, but somebody said this. I'm quoting them. If you had 20 investments and that's all you had the rest of your life, if they told you that, you would be very methodical, you'd be very structured, you'd be very poised and purposeful in what you invest in. Warriors, that's the way you should always invest. I understand what I hold with XRP. I also understand what I hold with XLM, with ADA, with VeChain, and throughout my whole cryptocurrency portfolio. I don't FOMO in and out of coins. I don't buy things off of hot tips. I invest in fundamental cryptocurrencies that are going to solve a real world problem. And when I buy into them, I'm going down with the ship. I learned that when I was in the United States Coast Guard. The captain goes down with the ship. If XRP goes to zero, which it's not, it's going to go to the moon. In my opinion, not financial advice, I'm going to the moon with it. I'm also going down to the bottom of the sea with it. That's what you do, Warriors. You don't FOMO in and FOMO out, fear of missing out. That's how you get wrecked in the marketplace, Warriors. So you have to ask yourself, what is it that you want for your life? Do you want real generational wealth, or are you just trying to get rich quick? Because you're in the wrong space. You can get rich quick, but if you get rich quick, you're going to lose your money quick. That's why 85% of people who win the lottery lose their money. That's why a lot of pro athletes lose their money, because they don't change the subconscious mind. Warriors, if you have a impoverished mindset and you get quick money, it will be gone. So it's about building yourself from the inside out and learning the fundamentals, building a foundation, learning how to fish, Warriors. And when you learn how to fish, you can feed your family for a lifetime. But most of all, when you learn how to farm, you can feed a whole nation, Warriors. So I'm here to support you and here to help. Down below, you have everything in the description. Anything we can do to support you. We have over 700 warriors in our Warrior Academy. It's not just about cryptocurrency. That's a part of it, Warriors. We have cryptocurrency calls on Thursday, going over my portfolio, and we have, for example, we're talking about crypto taxes this week. We have a Discord with over 700 people, basics of cryptocurrency courses. We're helping and growing together. It's an ecosystem of like-minded people lifting each other up. Is it a perfect program? Absolutely not. The best part about it is we teach you subconscious mind programming around wealth, mind, body, and immunity. Work out with us live daily, nutrition plan. This is a real-world solve to a human being. We're creating an ecosystem, I guess I could call it a blockchain at some point, to help people from the inside out. So once you get that wealth, you can maintain it through mind, body, and soul. As we always say at the Warrior Academy, Warriors rise! Love you guys. Have a great day.